Hello, my name is Deshaun Johnson, and you're tuned in to my personal experience. All right, I'm just gonna give you a little bit about myself. I'm 21 years old. I'm currently a student at Mississippi Valley State University. My major is engineering technology. I'm a senior. I'm a junior by hours, but this is my fourth year, and I'm enjoying it so far. I'm from Greenville, Mississippi. It's a pretty rural place in Mississippi, right next to the river, and the closest city to Arkansas by the river. Uh, and my experience is going out of the country, and in particular, Canada. Canada, Canada, Canada. Now, a lot of people would just think, like, Canada? Yes, Canada, right above New York, one of the greatest places in the world. I'm telling you, like, I was about 9 or 10 when I actually went for the first and only time I've ever gone. My aunt, cousin, and uncle, they came to get me from Atlanta, and we went on a road trip. We passed through, I know, Washington D.C., and we stopped in New York, and next thing I know, we're in Canada. Like, one of the biggest things about it was, like, I never went across the border. Like, I never expected what a border would look like. I'm expecting, like, big old fences with, like, men marching around with guns and stuff. And it was just like a little toll, you know. It wasn't very much. All I had to do was get a passport and a vaccination, and I can go anywhere in the world almost, at least in Canada. Yeah. So the thing about Canada that I really loved, it was like, from me being down south, being used to all the heat and very little rain, like, to go there in the first day, I mean, spring break, and it is just snowing, like, heavy snow. And it wasn't just like a snowstorm, but it was so much snow that when I got there and finally got a chance to get out, I just jumped into it and I almost got sick. Like, man, it was so beautiful, and it was so many people, so many different cultures. I mean, you had people from France, from the United Kingdom, from Germany, like, so many different languages, and it's a lot of people that speak English. Like, I'm not sure if they have a particular language that's just the most prominent language in the country, but it's a diverse community, you know. And one of the biggest things that I've experienced from being in Canada was the love. Like, you wouldn't expect, with the community of so many different cultures and so many different people with so many different languages, to just feel so at home and warm. So I really think Canada is the best opportunity for African Americans. Now, why would I pick Canada? Well, Canada's minimum wage is $15 an hour, which is about $10 and some change United States currency. And that makes a huge difference. Me being from Mississippi and going to Canada, like, to buy everything there, it'll be like way higher. It's way higher. Minimum wage here is $7.25. So I go to McDonald's, I'll spend $10 on something. I might spend $6 down here. So, but in return, if I stayed in Canada, that means I could work full time at McDonald's and have my own apartment. And that's what I'm trying to convince a lot of you all, that we should go to Canada. Like, did I mention that weed is legal? Yes, I said weed is legal. Now, to some of you, that's a very irrelevant statement, but to some of you, that may be the best news in the world. Some of you may be like me, an avid marijuana smoker, user, you know, recreational, medicinal. In fact, some of you may be like me. I got a misdemeanor for having marijuana in my possession. And going somewhere like Canada, where you don't have to worry about paying fines or going to jail just to have a little bit of weed to smoke on, that's a beautiful thing. And did I forget to mention that college tuition is free? Yes, you heard me right. I said free. College tuition is free. In fact, they do charge for college tuition, but when I went to Canada, it was like so many different colleges. You could go online, you can go, like, it's just like a vast place for learning and growth economically, you know. And with the free college tuition, that'll be one of the best things for us. And in order to get the tuition, you have to be a Canadian citizen. But did I forget to mention that you could be a citizen of Canada and the United States? Yes, both of them. And the thing about me coming from a small city in Mississippi, from the poorest state in America, like, it is hard out here. Seriously, like, that experience alone changed ever since I went to Canada and saw the snow, met all the beautiful people. Like, it was always in my mind to move there. And once they made marijuana legal, now, mind you, that this is a new industry there. It's only been legal a few months. So even if you're not interested in smoking, being around it, it's a beautiful economic experience. You could partake in a new business and maybe possibly become a millionaire in who knows how long. But yeah, I had so much fun there, met so many nice people, man. I'm telling y'all, Canada is the place for us African Americans. My name is Deshaun Johnson. Thank you.